Yeah. Bathe yourself, Spyro. Groom yourself. Make sure you're nice and pretty for episode 3! On the last episode, we finished Colossus. Our first 100%ed world. We got a couple gems, got a talisman or two. Just one talisman, actually. But let's talk to Moneybags here for a second, because he...
To swim underwater? I suppose I could teach you for a small fee?
Yeah, he's gonna teach us, but he doesn't do anything unless we pay him, of course. Let's go ahead and pay him, because we do need to swim underwater.
Great. Okay, when you jump in the water, you can use the D-pad to move around the surface, use square to dive underwater. When you are underwater, use X to paddle and square to charge.
So those are the controls. Don't know why we needed him to tell us before we could actually do it. But, I don't know. You'll notice, unlike a lot of games, there is no breath meter. I don't have to worry about my breath. So I can stay under here for as long as I want, and Spyro will be perfectly fine. I also want to bring attention to the little bubble that Sparks is in, because how adorable is that? Oh, crap. Oh, my gosh. We can charge on out of the water, have an epic little explosion out of the water, I guess. Whoa. And if you'll remember, now that we can swim, there was something over here. And I did say I was going to show you guys something cool on this episode. Are you guys ready? Now, we can't dive under here, but before I do that, let's come over here. Let's just swim into this wall right here. And charge! Oh. And charge! And charge! Oh my gosh. I swear this is a thing. Someday. I'll get it. Wait. Oh my gosh. There we go, finally! That actually took me a lot longer than it usually does. Usually only takes me a couple tries, but yeah, if you swim on the edge there, you can trick the game into thinking that you're underwater when you're clearly not. And I can fly up and through these trees, glitch out the game a little bit. Oh my gosh, this is one of the most fun and easiest glitches that I've ever found in a video game. So cool, and we can use it to like go to these areas that we haven't been yet. Technically, we can go there at this point, but also, you can see that Laura just like freaking teleports. She's there. Now she's over here. She's got some mystical powers of her own going on. Anyway, if I were to charge into there and go down that pipe, I would be at the first boss in the game long before I'm supposed to be there. I've only earned 2 talismans so far, but you can already get there through this little glitch. So that's why it's a speedrunning tactic. Once upon a time, I briefly looked into speedrunning this game, but yeah, I don't have that much time on my hands, unfortunately. But this will go on pretty much as long as you want. You can. Oh, was there a gem over there that I had missed? Yep. You can charge on the ground and everything. You can run into walls and stuff. It doesn't matter. The second you hit water, it will end the glitch for you. So make sure you keep an eye on that. But let me grab these gems, and not only that awesome glitch, but if we follow this little tunnel here. Pop up here, fly over here, jump up these stairs. We're gonna see a gem or an orb that might be a little familiar. Yeah, we're right back here, right back by Colossus. This was whoa, that was weird. This was that gem that I showed you in episode 1. We can get it now. I said we were gonna get it, and I wasn't lying. Now that we can swim, though, let's go ahead and do idle springs. Let's go! Oh, that was so cute. He's like, well, if that comes to life, then maybe I can make myself a girlfriend. Oh, it's so cute and sad and depressing at the same time. I kind of feel bad, but anyway, let's talk to this guy. Foreman Bob.
Come to life. They've locked us out of our temples and stolen our food.
These idols are attacking them, so let's say we help them out, shall we? If we burn these idols that are chasing after these guys, he will go and unlock the door for me by banging on it with a hammer, I guess. But before we continue, did I miss some gems? That's one of the things is you got... If Sparks is eating a butterfly, he's too busy to grab your gems for you, which is annoying. Let's dive down here. And we'll go ahead and we can already start right now working on our first orb of this of Idle Springs. Let's go through this little tunnel here. Pop out on the other side. And sorry, I gotta run around here, make sure I don't miss any gems. Let's talk to this guy over here.
I've been locked in here with all
Foreman Bud.
And the giant idol heads won't let the workers in unless we can solve the 3 puzzles they've given us.
Yeah, so there's some puzzles that we have to do. Man, this one's really a tough one. Oh, I don't know if I can do it. Oh man, I'm having a real hard time here. I'm not sure if I can. Yeah. All you have to do is hit the corners of that one. This one's super easy. Actually, I'll go ahead and bring up something. These guys might look a little familiar. If you notice the eyes and the unibrow, the shape of their face. Yeah, these guys are reskins of the people from Colossus. They do that a few times in this game. Not a huge fan of it, but you know what? They don't do it so often. Like, it's not that bad. It's just kind of a little lazy, I guess. Maybe they're related. Maybe they're like distant relatives. That's just reading into the lore of this game. Yeah, that's what it is. I'm gonna give the developers of this game a little out there. Now, if you'll notice, if I try to flame that, much like the jars that we cannot flame, it will turn red because we can't hit it. Opposite, this is a guy who we cannot charge into. Just take my word for it. I don't feel like taking another hit of damage. In fact, let's go ahead and heal. So now we have some enemies that we have to charge into and some enemies that we have to flame. It's pretty difficult. Zoe here's just got to confirm what I just told you. So yeah, now I can't use the same move on everybody. So this game's getting really difficult now. Not sure how long I can continue. All right, I'm kidding. Let's make sure we kill all these guys. You will want to kill these guys because there is a power up that you do need to unlock after killing so many. So don't miss any. Oh man, we got 10 lives. We're in the double digits. Let's come up here. This guy's opened the door for us. Is Zoe here? Oh, okay. I could have sworn Zoe was gonna be here. I want to bring up, are these the idols that they worship? Because if so, that's pretty weird. Oh my gosh. I'm a moron. I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so after doing that first puzzle, I was supposed to come back here, but I forgot. I got caught up in the moment. We gotta talk to Foreman Bud again.
Satisfied until he swallowed 10 fish? He's got a sensitive stomach, so watch what kind of fish you feed him.
Okay, so we have to feed this idol. He will not eat red fish. This one for me, for whatever reason, is really, really difficult, and I'll tell you why. Back when I was in 6th grade, I was diagnosed with ADD. I went to this facility and they did a bunch of tests, and I was diagnosed with ADD. I can only remember 2 of the tests that they had. Oh my gosh, see, I already messed up. The first one was a bunch of letters flashing on a screen, and you have to press the space bar only when the X comes up. For every other letter, you do nothing. But when X pops up, you press space. And the other test that I can remember is basically the exact opposite. It was every letters flash on the screen. You have to press the space button for every letter except for X. I did horrible at that one. As you can tell right now. That's basically this test right here. And I, basically what the doctor told my parents is that I don't know, like, I don't have severe ADD, but I don't know when to stop. And if you know my sense of humor, then yes, that goes right along with that. I used to take, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I used to take medication for my ADD, but I no longer take it because I've just kind of learned to deal with it, and I don't like the way that it made me feel. Obviously, if you're taking ADD medication, you should consult your doctor before you make any choices of whether or not to take it or not. But oh my gosh, I think I'm going to I'm gonna really focus, and I'm gonna get it. I promise. Alright, so when I stopped talking, I was able to do it fairly quickly, but still a little difficult. Maybe it took a little longer than it should have. Yeah, so I guess if you want to find out if someone has ADD, just have them play Spyro Ripto's Rage, have them do that little puzzle, and I guess you'll find out. Because, man, that one's that one's only 3 stars, but there's some 5-star difficulty ones that I breeze through, but that one trips me up every time. I don't know. Anyway, I'm sorry that we had to backtrack and do that, but oh my gosh, Zoe. She's just talking about the camera. You can change the camera by pressing the L and R buttons. I really only press them both at the same time, which centers the camera, because it turns the camera quickly. That's really the only time I ever need to use it. Otherwise, the camera's just so agonizingly slow. Like why can't it turn faster? You know? Let's go ahead and flame this guy now. Ow. Don't hit me with your weenie! You gross.
If you jump on these stones in the correct order, you will solve the puzzle. I only know what the first one is. It's up to you to figure the rest out.
Alright, so in this puzzle, you basically just jump on ones that have one thing in common with the one that is pressed. So this one, we technically have 2 options to start off. We can do the star on this one, or this one because it's blue. I'll go ahead and do this one. And then this one's a triangle. And then this one has a crescent moon on it. This one's orange. And we'll complete the cycle because this one's shaped like an octagon. Bam! Just so you guys know, it does work both ways, no matter which one of the 2 that I showed you at the beginning. No matter which one you start with, you can beat it. And we get a shiny! Yay! Yeah, pretty easy, but at least it's not just this one easy, boring puzzle, and they did 2 easy, boring puzzles, and 1 really annoying ADD test. I'll see you guys when I get back to where we just were. I'm back! We did it! Sorry, I've been doing a lot of backtracking this episode. The second one wasn't my fault, though. They teleported me there. Did that guy just hit himself in the head? He sure did. Aw. You got some problems, buddy. They got some self-esteem problems. We got guys who are making themselves their own wooden girlfriends, and this guy's hitting himself in the head. We need like a counselor over here to help out these guys. They're more depressed than emo high schoolers. Over here, there's some stuff that's kind of easy to miss. If you follow this, it'll have you backtrack down a waterfall from earlier. So just trust me. There's not really a reason to go back down there. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy.
Spyro, you're pretty tough. If you ever want a permanent job, we've got a place for you here. For the moment, I want you to have this talisman.
Well, you know what, Foreman Max? If you have a job for me here, then what am I doing running around trying to save Avalar? I'm just gonna skip that and join your construction crew? What do they actually do here? The only thing I've actually seen them do is make tikis, but I don't know. Anyway, maybe that's all they do, is build tikis. If we head up here, go down here, there's a power-up that we have unlocked because we killed enough enemies for it. Let's go ahead. There's this guy in the center. We can't flame him. We can't attack him. There's nothing we can do. Just trust me, there's nothing we can do to kill him. So what are we gonna do? Well, let's talk over to this girl and see what's up.
Fabulous to see you, Spyro. Now that the supercharged power-up is active, you can charge through the pedestals and send the dancing hula girls over here to help me.
It's fabulous to see me? She's like chained up and she's like, oh, it's fabulous to see you, darling. Oh my gosh, the people in this game. Oh my gosh. Anyway, we have to hula dance this guy to death. Spyro doesn't know how to hula dance. Luckily for us, these girls do. So let's charge them up. Yeah, first time's a charm. They're gonna hula dance, which is, or rain dance, I guess. They look like hula dancers, but I guess they're doing a rain dance. Let's see what happens. Yeah, he just explodes.
Like a Roman candle.
Just like that.
Soothe that dance.
Oh my gosh. That's so funny. He blew up like a Roman candle. Go figure how the physics work for that one. Our fire could not kill him. Luckily, lightning could, which the hula girls could spawn. Also, I want to just mention that they were on top of these pedestals. There wasn't anything keeping them on these pedestals. They just stood there. So why didn't they just walk up and do it them? I don't know. It's confusing. Whatever. Spyro has got to do everything in this game, I swear. How do people even live without Spyro? Really? Or really any protagonist in a platformer game. Anyway, if we go around here, we can start flying around the rooftops. Grab these gems over here. We're almost done. There's only 2 gems, or there's only... I do that so often. There's only 2 orbs in this level, so we've already gotten that taken care of. We'll just charge on over here. Make sure we get all the gems along the way, and... sorry. And there's a firework! This is the second time we've seen one of these, so we know what to do at this point. We'll go ahead and flame it. Is it charged? I can't... Is it? Okay. I can't even freaking tell. And then we'll fly over here because the last of our gems is right here. Let's go ahead and collect them. It should be the end. If this isn't the end, I'm gonna have to run around and figure out where the gems are. Yay! Idle Springs is complete. And rather than running all the way back to where the portal is, I'm just gonna exit from the menu. Aww. just goes to show you, you can't judge a book by its cover. Even those you think are your enemies can be your friends. Let's return to Summer Forest, and on the next episode, I think we'll go ahead and charge on down there and see what's ready to meet us in this little palace here.